Sebastian, what do you think about kids? What do I think about kids? I was not expecting that question. And then I said, they're alright. Depends on the kid, I suppose. I know she wasn't asking about my general opinion of children, but I have to buy time. And then she said, yeah babe, I mean of course, I want kids. With your looks and your brain and my unachievable fingernails, how could we go wrong? Smart, beautiful, and naturally equipped to play the harp. Shit! I don't want kids at all. I can stand poop and vomiting, screaming, sleep deprivation, and anyone who can eat 3 bags of lollies and not get fat. The thing is, I'm a 5. I'm in a bad shape, man. Terrible shape. Every time I exercise, I have to spend a fortune on syrup and Sayo. Had to stop jogging to keep up with the mortgage. My business is successful, but not because I'm particularly smart. I just got lucky. I have seriously bad dandruff and allergies to almost everything that's in shampoo, and my breath is completely immune to the most powerful breath mints. Fuck! I'm lucky to be a 4, but Vanessa, she's easily a 9. Beautiful, powerful bridge minds, master's degree in science. Amazing baby. Like swimsuit model, amazing. And good at everything. And suddenly she said, that's wonderful, hon. You know, there's never a good time to have kids. And as we get started, 15 minutes later, I'm having the worst sex of my life. I mean, it's amazing. Vanessa could charge 5 figures a day if she was in that line of work. Not that I know the market value of high-class escorts or anything. Anyway, it's terrible because her sex months sounds like, oh, I couldn't imagine that. This should make me softer than a McDonald's ice cream in a microwave. But damn it! Vanessa is too damn sexy. Barely a second after she said, let's have kids, and I've knocked her up and fuck her. A couple weeks later, she yells at me and storms out of the house because I folded the fitted bed sheet the wrong way around, and I have never been happier to see her period firing away at full blast. The thing is though, I got lucky this time. My only saving grace was probability. The only thing I can do is never make love to my beautiful, beautiful wife ever again. I practically double our sales this month. This is all fine and dandy until Vanessa pulls me aside and says, hon, why are you working so much? I don't even get to see my husband anymore. I miss you, hon. I explained that sales needed to increase or the company will be in trouble. And she points out, she started to suspicious with me. Shit! She probably thinks I'm having a bloody affair. Even if another woman will touch me with a pool cue, I will never cheat on Vanessa. We make sweet, terrifying love until she throws a dirty place at my head, and thank Jesus she isn't pregnant. Alright, I can stay back at work, I can avoid sex. How am I going to do this? I mean, I don't even want to avoid you. The next day, I called Vanessa from an emergency room of the local hospital. And then I said, babe, I sat on a needle. I fucking sat on a needle. I'm going to die of hepatitis. And then she said, oh my lord, Sebastian, how did it happen? And then I explained it to her. It had been maliciously placed in between the slats and the seat. And I sat right on it, without realizing it was there. I even said that I must have had it freaking into me for 2 minutes before I even noticed. If you want to tell a lie, you need to add in the little details that make it convincing. The good things about the potential AIDS scare is that it takes 3 months before your body produces sufficient antibodies to give a conclusive test results. Sometimes it takes 6, sometimes it takes 9. I act really paranoid to buy myself maximum time. Unfortunately, Vanessa wouldn't sleep with me, all before the test came back negative. What if the condom breaks and I get infected too, she said. So I could either have a child or die as an AIDS-ridden celibate. AIDS was not a good option. At least the kid might leave home at 16 and 9 months. My beautiful wife is not sleeping with me. And it reminded me of when I was 18 through 31. 6 long months later, Vanessa comes into the between after what must have been the best meal of my life. I swear she kidnapped a headed chef and kept them in the cellar. Anyway, she's wearing a sexy nurse outfit and comes in with a letter. Hello Sebastian, I'm here with your test results. Shall we open them together? She said. She sits on my lap and opens the envelope. I'm not sure how well a hot nurse fantasy goes with actual. Test result from AIDS scarce, but I go with it. She reads it, and then she frowns. Then she look at me, mouth open. Oh God, I don't actually have fucking AIDS, do I? Han, you have gonorrhea, she said. What? How the fuck did I get gonorrhea? It must be from the needle. Oh shit, I don't really sit on a needle. Where did I get a fucking gonorrhea? Oh yeah, the needle I'd haven't forgotten. Well, at least I don't have AIDS. She takes a condom out of her purse and we have the most psychologically scaring sex. This is ridiculous. I need to find another way to avoid getting Vanessa pregnant. I really want to tell her I don't want kids, but I know she'll leave me and I'll end up single and lonely and desperate. And then the idea of the century comes to me. It is a sheer, pure genius. I can't believe I skipped that idea and went straight to AIDS. You can get someone pregnant if you're having radiotherapy, I just need to give myself cancer. But then I have a cancer. Well, whatever the odds are for beating cancer, there's no cure for children. So that's that. The first thing, I do get a dozen phones from work. I'm a mobile phone reseller and keep them on my pockets. Have to wear a coat so I can fit them all in. I don't want to take up smoking, so instead I go for lots of walks down to the TV tower. There's something immensely. I go to the solarium 3 times a week, but stop when Vanessa comments about how brown I'm getting. Do some googlings, and apparently alcohol can increase the risk of cancer. I'm not much of a drinker, but I try the Russian thing of putting vodka in everything I drink. Then 2 of my employees take a bottle of me, sleeping at my desk with my pants around my ankles, and try to blackmail me into a pay rise. Slimy bastards. They didn't realize they overplayed their heart until I sacked them both and rehired them 2/3 their salary. Then it all comes late. Then it all comes to a head one afternoon when Vanessa comes home early from the Zumba class that she teaches. I'm standing with my head next to the microwave. I've put something in the door mechanism so it thinks the door's closed. Then it all comes to a head one afternoon when Vanessa comes home early from the Zumba class that she teaches. I'm standing with my head next to the microwave. And then she yells at me, "Sebastian, what the hell are you doing?" And then I suddenly said, I had a really bad ice cream headache. She screams at me about how strange I've been acting, and she starts crying, and I start crying. I mean, I stand there actually, like a real man, and eventually she demands that I explain what is going on. I blur it out. "Babe, I don't want kids." She says, "What?" "I'm sorry. I really don't want kids. I don't like them. They don't like me. And I'm not responsible enough to care for a dependent human being. The last 4 cats we got all ran away. Did I ever tell you that I found Toby at Mrs. Wilkinson's house down the street? Little bastard prefers that old cow to me. Anyways, I just don't want to have children. I'm so sorry, babe. I just don't." And then she said, "I can't believe you will do this," she said. "I love you. Do you really think I want you to have cancer so you can get out of parenthood? Even if I wanted children, I will still put you first." And then I paused. "What do you mean?" "I mean, I love you. And I still love you, even I wanted the kids and you didn't." And then I said, "But you do want kids." She said, "No, I don't." "You asked me, how do you think about kids. Then you said that there was never a good time, and we might as well get started. You want kids? But I don't, you said. I asked you what your thoughts of them, and you sounded so keen. I love you. So if you want to have kids, then I want to have kids. And then I paused. I only said I wanted them because I thought you wanted them. I can't believe you, Sebastian. You're such a dummy. You might be right about that. Let's make love. Well, at least there's a happy end to the story. Alright, babe. I'll just go grab condom.